All right, Chargers Nation. Are you ready to lose your minds over what's cooking with our team? Today's news is straight fire, with updates that'll get your heart racing and your brain buzzing. We've got signings that could change the game, plays that are turning heads, and strategies that might just catapult us to the top of the AFC West. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new era in Los Angeles? Grab a seat, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the updates that'll leave every Bolts fan absolutely electrified. Which story do you think will blow your mind the most? And while we're still buzzing about those massive gaps in the offensive line, let's talk ground game, because it's getting wild. Picture a rushing attack that makes defenses quake, with holes opened up like stadium gates. The Chargers signed Mekhi Becton to a 2-year deal, and he's already locked in to dominate at right guard, with Zion Johnson sliding back to left guard. But hold up, because the talk is heating up. Brandon Austin from Pro Football Network is pushing for us to chase Will Hernandez in free agency. Why? Zion hasn't quite lived up to his top 20 draft status, and Hernandez, even at 30 and coming off an injury-shortened season, could be the missing piece for Jim Harbaugh and Greg Roman's smash-mouth scheme. The guy had his best pro season before the injury, and he's a perfect fit for our ground-and-pound plan with Najee Harris and Omarion Hampton. But there's a catch: age and injury concerns. Is it worth the gamble? Fans are split. Some think Zion can still step up, while others want a beast like Hernandez paving the way for our backs. Picture Najee and Hampton running wild behind a guy like that. It could turn our offense into a defense-crushing machine, but if Hernandez can't stay healthy, we might be left hanging. The impact? A strong run game takes pressure off Justin Herbert and sets up play action. But are we sleeping on Zion's potential? The question's out there, and I want your take in the comments. Is Hernandez the guy to take our offense to the next level, or should we stick with what we've got? Hold tight, because what's coming next will make you rethink everything about our passing game. And while we're dreaming of massive holes in the line, let's shift to the air attack, because things are getting spicy. Justin Herbert's a stud, but even he needs reliable weapons to shine in 2025. We lost Joshua Palmer to free agency, brought in Mike Williams and rookie Trey Harris, and still have Ladd McConkey and Quentin Johnston. But let's be real, only McConkey's a sure thing. Williams is past his prime, Harris is unproven, and Johnston's a roller coaster. At tight end, Tyler Conklin and Will Dissly are solid, but we're missing that game changer. Enter the rumor that's got fans losing it. Kyle Pitts, the Falcons unicorn, might be on the trade block. Per Fox Sports' Jordan Schultz, teams are calling Atlanta, and ESPN's Jeremy Fowler says the right price could move him. Then Sportsnot dropped the bomb. The Chargers are a perfect fit. Picture Pitts with Herbert. He exploded for 1,026 yards as a rookie, but hasn't had a decent QB or scheme since. With Herbert, he could be a defensive nightmare, stretching the field and owning the red zone. The guy lines up in line, in the slot, even out wide. But there's a hitch. He's in the final year of his deal, and a trade could cost a second or third-round pick. Risky? You bet. But at 24, Pitts could be a long-term answer alongside McConkey. Fans on X are freaking out. Some say he's the key to challenging the Chiefs. Others worry he won't recapture that rookie magic. If it works, our air attack goes elite. If not, it's a swing and a miss. The impact? Pitts gives Herbert a weapon that opens the playbook and forces defenses to adjust. What's your call? Go all in on Pitts or trust our current crew? Drop it in the comments, because the next topic will make you believe our ground game's ready to dominate everything. And while we're hyped about Pitts torching defenses with Herbert, let's talk about a rookie who's already shaking the ground. Omarion Hampton, our first-round pick, is coming in hot for the Chargers. Nobody thought he'd be there at number 22, but fate hooked us up. This dude was a star at North Carolina, averaging nearly 6 yards per carry and racking up 15 rushing touchdowns each of the last 2 seasons. PFF gave him 90. 0+ grades both years, with 2,330 yards after contact, second only to Ashton Janty. That's a beast. The Chargers beefed up the run game with Najee Harris in free agency and J.K. Dobbins on the UFA tender, but Hampton might steal the show. PFF's Max Chadwick and Dalton Wasserman are betting he could be the bell cow back by season's end. Picture this: a rookie with electric burst and vision, running behind a line anchored by Becton. Fans on X are going wild, some calling Hampton the next LT, while others say sharing carries with Harris and Dobbins is the move. But what if he becomes the main guy? That changes everything. A dominant run game forces defenses to stack the box, opening the field for Herbert's missiles. The risk? Rookies can crack under NFL pressure. Can Hampton handle beasts like the Chiefs' defense? The impact is huge. With him, Harris, and Dobbins, our run game could be an avalanche, controlling the clock and wearing teams down. But will splitting carries mess with the rhythm? The question's out there. Should Hampton be the lead dog or share the load? Hit the comments with your take, because what's next will make you believe our offense is becoming a war machine. And while Hampton's ready to tear it up on the ground, another rookie's stealing the show in OTAs. Trey Harris, our 2025 draft pick, is turning heads in Los Angeles. This guy's got an unreal connection with Justin Herbert, and practices are straight up electric. Reports are flooding in, saying Harris is running crisp routes, snagging balls in contested catches, and pulling down deep passes with ease that's got fans' jaws dropping. In one high-tempo practice, he nailed a perfect out route and later caught a bomb from Herbert like it was nothing. PFF's got their eyes on him. Harris led in yards per route run in 2024 at the college level. Not just on short passes or screens, but legit routes that shred defenses. That's gold! Fans on X are losing it, some saying he could be the WR1 we've been missing, while others urge patience since OTAs don't have full contact. But imagine this. With McConkey already locked in, Harris could form a lethal duo, stretching the field and giving Herbert reliable targets. The impact? A dynamic air attack that forces defenses to pick their poison between Hampton's runs and Herbert's passes. The catch? He's a rookie, and the NFL's a different beast. Can he keep this up in real games? Compared to our defense, which led the league in points allowed in 2024, our offense is getting scary. Even if the defense slips, as some predict, a top 10 unit will hold up with this attack. And the schedule? Early weeks are tough with divisional games and travel, but a 5-game stretch could land us 8 wins before the bye. Picture Harris torching weaker secondaries. The question, is he the guy to make our offense unstoppable? Or does he need time? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because what's coming next will make you believe in our future. Chargers Nation, what a day to be a Bolts fan. Mekhi Becton and the potential Will Hernandez signing promise a ground game that'll crush souls, while Omari and Hampton's already making defenses sweat. In the air, Trey Harris is lighting up OTAs, and the Kyle Pitts rumor could turn our offense into an elite machine. With Justin Herbert at the helm, we're building a squad that can challenge the Chiefs and aim for the playoffs. So, which of these moves do you think will define our season? Drop it in the comments, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's make some noise together in the AFC West. Bolt up!